Well, I don't blame you for being done with that.
I'm very confused.
I figured you would be. I've never seen anyone confuse a player character for an NPC before, and then continue to think that they still had a quest for them after they were responding and messaging saying, "No, I don't have a quest for you."
I don't know. He's either like a troll or so new to the concept of MMOs that I don't know there's much I can do to help.
Weird kid. That's really all I can say.
I'm just glad he's level 18 and he can't like stalk me down here in Moria and be like, "No, I want to talk to you."
Did you ignore him?
No, I haven't ignored him. I figure I'm going to give him a chance to not say anything.
You do that. Interesting start to the morning, though.
People don't tend to just randomly interact with me.
They don't, which is why I was a little surprised. Okay.
I miss this place.
What?
I missed streaming with you last week.
Well, I was out in Raleigh last week, so not much could be helped.
I know.
Sorry, everyone. I'm also eating breakfast, because that's what you do when you're an adult. You eat Oreos for breakfast.
Oreos and milk.
Mm-hmm.
It's the milk that makes it breakfast.
Good morning! Nice to see you, Ike. We're off to a very action-packed start here.
People are socially interacting with me and I don't know how to handle it.
That's what you get for being a 100% introvert.
I could play this game almost just as happily if it was not an MMO.
Well, you did play it just as happily, as if it were just a single-player game.
Yep, that's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
It's what I do in WoW, it's what I do here.
Uh-huh. Well, I'd say let's get started.
Pick up all the quests.
Okay.
If we are to find Mithril in Khazad-dûm, we will first have to deal with the orcs. If we are to find Mithril in Khazad-dûm, we will first have to deal with the orcs.
Hey, did you know if that we're to find Mithril in Khazad-dûm, we first have to deal with the orcs?
You kind of have to say that with that quasi-Russian accent that these dwarves all have.
I know, but I was just saying, like, that's what they're telling me. So, Ike, what's up? How you been, man? I'm glad to be back streaming.
I am glad you are back streaming with me.
Also, Heath and Galen thought it was very comical what you said this morning about our neighbor in the back room.
Maybe one of these days we'll have to bring Betrayal to those game Saturdays.
I mean, well, does Galen know how to play?
I don't know. I've never actually played with him. Have you ever played with him?
I don't think we have, now that I think about it.
Well, see, that's a sadness.
That is an oversight that has to be corrected, because I think even Kim could get in on that.
Heck, even their kids probably could to a degree.
And Angus maybe. Isabel is probably still too young. And Angus would... I question his attention span for it.
This game moves a lot faster than the other game.
He still has the attention span of like an Egg McMuffin.
That's because he's 9.
Uh-huh. Actually, I think he's just 8.
I think he turned 8 last year. He's going to turn 9 this year.
Oh, is that it? Okay. Yeah. How, I meant to ask, how are you enjoying your beta test of it? You know, it's amazing plants can grow in here that aren't mushrooms.
Well, we're out kind of like in the gardens of Moria.
Yeah, but there's no sunlight.
If you look up, there's technically a beam of something coming in.
But there's no hole in the ceiling.
That ceiling's like 300 feet up. How can you tell?
If it's 300 feet up, then how's the light getting down here?
The
Hey,
light travels 8 light minutes just to get to Earth. I think it'll make it the last 300 feet.
Hey, TD, how you doing, man? Good to see you back. And sorry I was not here last week. Like I mentioned in the stream the week before that, I had a wedding out in North Carolina. So, yeah. Which, that was interesting. Not the wedding itself. I mean, that was fine. The trip was, interesting. The people in the hotel room next to me probably should have been on Jerry Springer. It was about what I expected. Or at least that's about the quality of people that I expected from what I was hearing. I hate
You're
thin hotel room
concerned
walls.
of murder.
Yeah, I honestly thought at one point that one of them had killed the other at the hotel I was staying at, and that's when I learned. Whenever I travel, I'm not gonna just be a cheapskate on the hotel anymore, because I don't want to worry that my next door neighbor has killed somebody. And I'm not exaggerating that at all. I legitimately thought he had killed her at one point. Where is you?
Where's you? I thought you was right behind me.
I don't even. How did you get all the way over there?
With my speedy legs. I don't know, I'm just following the trail of mud roots and crystals.
Yeah, but how did you? Sure, sure, go ahead, TD. I mean, I don't think it'll contribute much, but you're more than welcome to post an ad about it.
Ooh, a crystal.
Oh, so this is
It's an in-game.
an in-game concert. Okay, cool.
Super fun.
Yeah, I thought you meant like for an actual real show. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know what kind of traction that'll grab you, but you know, I'm happy to let you pitch it. So. Well, you got to remember, Ike, that it is in beta. I'm sure there are things that they'll be tweaking and refining over time. Stop leaving me behind!
Okay, you just startled me. Oh, there's a
Sorry.
crystal.
I startled you into finding a crystal. You should be thanking me.
Especially because it's the last one I need.
I need, 2 more.
Do you need any more mud roots?
It doesn't say I do.
And you probably don't.
Yeah, no, I just need 1 more crystal. Well, I'm not saying that, like, when I'm saying, you know, real, I'm meaning, like, actual in-person, like, location event type deal.
A different skill set. But, you know, editing is a skill set, though.
Oh, believe me, if anyone would attest to that, yeah. I mean, you're talking to someone that does that a lot.
Come interact with this mirror.
Oh, hold on, I'm grabbing a crystal. No, but I mean, editing is my forte. I mean, that's what I do, especially audio. What mirror?
This right here is a mirror.
Yeah, I did already interact with it.
Oh, okay.
I saw you interacting with it, and so I clicked on it.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you did.
Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I am on top of things. I am following your lead. Likely to my own detriment. But I am following your lead.
I have not led you astray yet.
Yet, being the operative word there.
Ever.
Oh, I would dispute that. You have played many a shenanigan at my expense.
And you have returned the favor.
I don't dispute that. Okay, so what are these... What are these rewards we just got?
They're settings you can put into your legendary items.
Ah, okay. Then I will lock them for now so I don't accidentally end up selling them. Well, I mean, you say that, TD, but you gotta remember at the same time, audio editing, especially if you're like trying to do some sort of a show like that, in and of itself is a way, is a form of musician. I mean, you have to know how to be able to compose that kind of stuff. Granted, all the audio I work with is all, like, voice stuff, so... I like spoken word. So it's, like, a lot different of editing, but... yeah. But no, believe me, I know what it's like to do editing. I know that very well. No, Jawa would say Utini.
What?
Ike. Also, Jawas are not as cute and cuddly as you'd think. They eat people.
They eat anything.
True.
They're like vacuums out there in the desert.
I mean, that's...
What dastardly thought just occurred to you?
Dastardly thought, no. I was looking at my overflow inventory, and the thing at the top says Minor Essence of Fate. My brain instinctively read that as Minor Essence of Fart. So that's why I did a double take. I'm like, it cannot say that. And I mean, sure enough, it did. But oh
boy,
this is who you married. Just so you know.
Oh, I'm very well aware.
I don't think Jawas could be Jedi.
Are they even organic beings?
No, she doesn't stream. She's on stream with me, but she does not stream on her own. So maybe one day, but as it is right now, not at the moment. Jawas are, as far as I'm aware, organic beings. But they're just... They're terrible creatures.
Automatically assigned Sith.
I don't think there... I don't think there's ever been a Force-sensitive Jawa, as far as I'm aware.
But can you just imagine the funniness of listening to one on, like, the Jedi Council?
In that world, it's probably not all that funny. It's probably just, you know, okay, it's their language, whatever.
Well, yeah, everybody just speaks their language, and everybody just understands most other languages they encounter, but... but it would still be just kind of funny from an audience perspective.
You're leaving me behind again! Why do you keep doing this to me?
Did you go the wrong way?
No, I just you took off before I'd even grabbed the thing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all good. Appreciate that, TD, but yeah, if she ever picks up streaming her own as well, we will be sure to make an announcement about it.
I would probably never actually stream alone. I'm not entertaining enough to like keep a 3-year-old entertained, so I'm probably whenever I am on Twitch, it's probably just going to be with Nate anyways. So, but I appreciate it.
All right, is this the direction we're heading?
In this general direction, yeah.
Okay, it's not my fault. I have no movement speed modifier.
And I have like plus 30% out of combat run speed.
You see, it's the exact opposite of how things are for us in WoW, because I've got like every movement speed modifier possible on my Druid. And her Warlock has nothing.
Is slow.
I can make you run 60% faster for 8 seconds once every 2 minutes.
See, at least my hunter is nice and just generally shares.
Speaking of, we could do more with our hunters today if you want.
We could.
Or, well, my second hunter. Although I'm about to get booted out to Shadowlands here soon, so...
I'm gonna get too high a level.
You're not that far behind me, though. Not after the last, like, kind of binge session we had. Oh, we discovered Salab Nurjundul. Nurhundul, whatever.
It's dwarvish.
Yep. I got LOTRO points.
Nice.
Almost as good as those 2 Bible points I've got.
You're really proud of those Bible points.
I am very proud of those Bible points. You would be too if you had 2 Bible points. Would you not?
I don't know. I'll take the path.
Yeah, that's gonna get us killed.
No, it wouldn't. There's water there.
Oh. Okay, fine then. It won't get us killed.
Do not be afraid of the jumping.
Oh, I'm always afraid of the jumping when it comes to you, because it usually involves a broken leg on my end.
That's ridiculous. Maybe you need less breakable legs.
Yeah, I'll tell Evolution to get right on that.
You need good glasses of milk.
Well, I did have one this morning. Okay. It's all for records. Let's get back and turn this in. How's everyone doing this morning, by the way? You know, you guys got anything cool, awesome planned for the weekend? Because, I mean, for us, it's my first weekend to actually get back to mini painting in, like, months, because I've had to spend my weekends doing stuff for school and whatnot, or, like, my Sundays, so I can actually spend tomorrow doing miniature painting again, which will be nice. But yeah, what's going on with everyone? I mean, T, you've got your concert thing here tomorrow. Okay, so is this is going to be a instance thing?
No, we're just gonna go stand in front of statues and emote.
Okay, because it said relive the story. I caught, because that word was in red. I caught that word.
But you'll notice you have an emote button next to your quest.
Yes. Yes, I do.
That was actually a really nice little quality of life change when they made it so that when they needed you to emote for a quest, they just gave you a button to do it. That way you didn't have to, like, figure out which emote you needed.
That, yeah. That would be. Aw. That's nice of you to build a shelf for your mom. Hey, where are you going?
Back this way.
We're, so after the stream, we've got a little, like, date lunch thing that we decided we were going to do last night, and then that's basically our big it for Saturday. I have some work that I need to do, but yeah. So our weekend is actually, for once, surprisingly, empty.
Quiet.
Yeah, quiet. And next weekend looks to be the same. And the weekend after that. And the one after that. And I think the one after that. But then I think the one after that is our next game day.
That could literally be at any point in the future. I lost track about 2 weekends after that.
I mean, I think I was getting out to the... Oh, gosh. I think that took us out to the 28th. With if I did that right.
I don't know. I'll say it counted.
So, TD, full disclosure, Ike is actually a good friend of ours in IRL. And this is how he talks. It's a language of puns. An endless stream of them. We are in combat.
He interrupted our storytelling.
I still got it.
Yeah, I got it too, but he interrupted it. This place is cool.
It is very cool. I mean, they've put a lot of effort into it, and it's really cool to see so much more of Moria, because all you see in the movie is you know, just kind of what they show you in the movie,
Yeah.
and the rest of Moria is very much left up to your imagination.
Well, since they're trying to get through it as fast as possible, they don't really explore nooks and crannies.
Yeah. So a lot of this, you know, they kind of probably had to make up on their own. Oh boy. He's on a tear. Ike, we love you, man. Don't ever change.
Ooh, there's somebody in the chat who might have had their account hacked.
Yeah, I was seeing that. Getting advice about reset your password and whatnot.
People asking if he visited a gold seller.
Yeah, yes, good to see Moria of it. Okay, so is this where we were when we logged in?
No,
Okay.
you've never been here before.
Is this the waterworks?
No, you fell into the waterworks.
Well, yeah, and I died there.
Must fight for dwarves.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you something over here.
Oh, and chat is off. Off to a great start. Okay, what am I seeing over here?
A segment of the winding, endless stair.
Oh, is this the... This is what the Fellowship took?
No, so when Gandalf and the Balrog fell all the way down into the deep lake, way, way down at the bottom of the world, essentially,
Yeah.
they took this all the way back up to the top of the mountain.
Wow. Dang. So wait, the deep lake is supposed to be the bottom of the world?
That was my description.
Oh, okay.
In the game, it's called the Foundations of Stone.
That is quite the endless stare.
But here we are, more quests.
I'm not sure Khazad-dûm can be restored. The orcs have surely ruined it. If we drive the orcs from Khazad-dûm, will it be enough? What foul and nameless things we face in Moria, I know not.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
Well, did you know the time has come to drive forth the orcs from their kingdom?
The day of the dwarves is coming.
Only
Yeah.
hope that Durin's bane sleeps deeply. We can
Dill,
hope that
how you doing,
Durin's bane
man?
sleeps deeply.
Stand and speak with me.
Uh,
Khazad-dûm hangs.
Mew, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the game. Yes, it has kind of an overarching main storyline quest to follow called the Epic Quest.
In your quest log, they're going to usually be labeled like Book 1, Chapter something.
But yeah, welcome to the channel. Glad to have you here. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. We've got a lot of people in the chat that are big into the game, and also my wife has played this at like almost an embarrassingly large number of times.
Oh, you aren't embarrassed.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I was saying it on your behalf. So, my wife is extremely familiar with it, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and she will also be able to help you. But, again, though, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty familiar up until about, like, Helm's Deep. Everything after that I've only done once.
But yeah, again, Mew, welcome to the channel. Glad to have you here.
Did you grab all the quests?
I believe I did.
Cool.
I don't see any rings left. So,
Cool.
such a slow goat.
One day we'll get a faster one that matches our horses.
And I keep saying I could just get one with LOTRO points.
I mean, you could if you wanted to. I'm
Yeah.
not stopping you. I just wanted to make sure you had enough points to get Moria.
Well, the thing is, you'd be left behind at that point, though.
Oh, but would I? Because you have to follow me.
I'd still get ahead of you.
But then you'd go, where do I go now?
So then there'd be no point in me getting that goat anyway. Yeah, we actually wrapped up the epic storyline a few weeks ago, Mew.
We wrapped up book 1.
Yeah. Well, okay, so yeah, we wrapped up he's in book 1. He's level 22.
Yeah, but that's not wrapping up the epic storyline.
Okay, so we wrapped up book 1 a few weeks ago. And it's actually a pretty cool storyline. It's definitely worth going through. I won't give any spoilers, but we had a fun time with it. My wife was especially excited to see me finish it out, so
It ramps up pretty intensely.
it does. It really does. By the way, welcome new people to the stream. Glad that you're here with us today. Thanks for spending part of your Saturday with us, and yeah, we're super grateful to see you. Feel free to chime in on chat if you're new, and let us know who you are. I got 1 rusted dwarf tools. Praise be unto Xenu. May the oceans boil in ecstasy with his arrival.
You do want them to do that.
Well, I have to phrase it like that or else we wouldn't be family friendly.
You just one-shot that dude.
Yeah, I used my, what is this, epic conclusion.
Does that mean you Columbo'd him?
Possibly. No, I know that Rusted Dwarf tools get me that. That's why I'm happy about it. Yeah, we entered you. Sheet music? We're here for sheet music?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
What?
You can answer that question.
So when you go and get VIP, which is the subscription rank essentially, and then you stop paying, you keep more than if you had never been VIP, but you don't keep everything. Like accessing your mailbox remotely isn't a thing anymore, if I recall, and a few other things, but like any what's the word I'm looking for?
I'm not sure the word you're looking for.
Any like traits that you've unlocked, and a few, and like any, just a few things you keep and a few things you don't, that you'd have to find a list. I think the wiki has a list of everything you keep when you go from VIP down to premium.
Man, Old Republic, that is a throwback for me. I played that way back in the day. So is that how they have that structured now? Like you have to purchase area quest packs or whatever with
Well,
Old
that's
Republic?
how it's always been.
No, with Old Republic.
Oh.
Because like it used to be that you could play for free and they still had all the quests and stuff, as I recall anyway. I mean, I paid for a subscription most of the time that I played it, so... Which, man, that feels like a lifetime ago.
Well, like for me, for LOTRO, I've bought most of the quest packs and expansions, and so if I went down, if I stopped being VIP, that wouldn't really affect me, but it would affect you because you haven't really bought many quest packs.
Yeah, well, and then you also took advantage of that, you know, the coupon thing that they gave, where it's like, we're sorry that we screwed up on so many delays and releases and whatnot, so here's the coupon code that'll give you access to literally everything.
All quest packs. I don't think it did expansions.
Oh, just so all base quest packs?
Well, like all the regions that weren't part of expansions that you have to buy a quest pack instead of an expansion pack for.
Gotcha. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, like, I have no desire to go get back into SWOTR, but that's interesting that, you know, that's what they're doing. Or that it's played out that way. I do have fond memories of SWOTR, though. I did have a lot of fun with it back in the day.
Well, so for LOTRO, the the epic quest line, that is completely free, regardless of what region it takes place in, up until Helm's Deep, like Western Rohan, if I recall. Is it West?
You know better than I would.
Yeah, Western Rohan. Or is it Eastern? No, I think it's Western, because that Helm's Deep they wanted you to pay for. The riding war horses they gave you, though.
That I am looking forward to. So what was the next expansion after Moria?
Mirkwood.
That was a whole expansion?
Yeah, Mirkwood, I believe, is an expansion.
So that's the next area we'll be going to.
So there's Lothlorien between here and Mirkwood, and that, I believe, is quest pack. I'm trying to think. But we're also going to be going back across the Misty Mountains and be going down through Dunland.
Okay, so where's what are we? Yeah, I can't talk.
There we are. What?
Where do we go after Moria, though? Is kind of what I'm asking.
Lothlorien.
Okay. Where are you going? I've got a White Hand Taskmaster right here.
Why did you aggro him?
Because we need to kill him! We need 5!
I suppose that's a good reason.
Although,
Why'd you aggro this guy?
because I could!
Oh, okay. That's you. Over here. Did you interact with this column?
I did not.
It is a massive, massive game. It's not a game like WoW where you're supposed to rush to the end game and then enjoy all the end game raids and whatnot. You're supposed to enjoy it and take your time and experience all the story from 1 to level cap.
I'm in combat, so I'm not right behind you. He literally spawned as I was passing him. Yeah, the game is just huge. So it's a little daunting. But it's a lot of fun.
You're killing the animals.
Well, I'm fine with that. Do I look like some tree fornicating vegan to you?
You like your meat too much.
I do like my meat. I have not done anything with my tailoring stuff, Dill. I apologize. Basically, like work is ramped up pretty heavily ahead of our summer games that we're about to start, and so I have not had time really to do anything other than work or just kind of lightly play other games just to decompress from work. And as enjoyable as this game is, I really only play it with my wife, so... Yes, how dare I work for the company that I work for? How dare I work for the VR esports company that that I do my work with?
You sound like you're suffering so badly.
I know, right? I only get paid to play video games there. I still don't know how I got that gig. Like seriously, I do not deserve that kind of a job. Like I really don't feel like I deserve that good of a job.
That's why you work to keep it and don't just say, like, you don't just show up and be like, look, here's me.
True. But I'm just saying in general, I'm just like, what have I done that...
This time you left me.
I was getting the column! I'm sorry. I didn't realize you came over to this side.
It's all good. I was fine.
We still need 2 more sheet music?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright. Oh, so you hadn't gotten this column. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, we're not really hiring at the moment, Dill. And even if we were, I'm not in a position to offer anything like that. Actually, Hun, did I tell you about the MMO RPG that's coming to VR?
How's that gonna work?
It's a Kickstarter project right now, but it's gotten a like massive backing. I think they got like 2 or 3 times their goal, or something like that. I mean, I imagine it's just going to be a lot like any other MMORPG. But, yeah. TD, have I, is this the first you're hearing of what I do for work? I thought I'd mentioned it, since you joined.
Well,
Look
that was
at you,
fun.
making friends.
They jump scared me.
Anyway, yeah, TD, I work for a VR esports company. Oh, cool. Yeah, I work for a VR esports company based out of where we live. And twice a year we do these big events. Like we did our winter games back in like started in February and went through March. We're about to kick off our summer games next month, and they'll run through till about like September 12th, I think. Um, but we also do a lot of like marketing and stuff for them, for different esports companies, games, whatnot. And yeah, I mean we're starting to become we're working towards becoming like the ESL of VR. And we're actually making pretty significant strides in achieving that goal at this point. So, like, I started last year with their first big event, and so I've been with them for about a year now, just under a year now, and yeah, no, it's an awesome job. It's really cool. Not to mention, I have gotten more keys for games than I have had time to actually play. So, LOTRO in VR would be interesting. I'm not sure how well it would work, but it would be interesting.
Well, even just to be in a headset and to see these locations,
Would be really cool, even if
like
you were still doing keyboard and whatnot.
even if there was no combat, it was just a tour of Middle Earth type scenario. I'd still just be in there.
Yeah.
We missed a couple columns.
I'll tell you though, there are some games that you have to experience in VR to really just grasp their absolute like majesty in what they've done. Like Subnautica, for example, you don't need to play the whole game in VR per se, but at some point, um, my gosh, anyone who owns that game has to try it in VR because it is just so stunningly beautiful. I mean, wouldn't you agree, hon?
Oh, it's beautiful not in VR. It only gets more
Yeah.
immersive in VR.
And Subnautica is like one of my favorite like survival crafting games, just because of how, just how gorgeous it is. Did we get all the columns? Okay.
At least I did. I think you did too.
I clicked everyone that you did, so
Dark things dwell now in Moria. I'm not sure Khazad-dûm can be restored. The orcs have surely ruined it. The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
okay. Sure, we'll go with Ion's first helm.
Balin came, but we have heard no word from him. It is said that Durin's Bane dwells here, though we have not
Hang
seen
on, I got a
his
few
form.
things to identify and whatnot.
Shadow of Mordor will not long fill the holes of
As do I.
Welcome,
I'd be interested in seeing if I could try running with it, if you wanted me to, TD.
The lords of Moria have returned.
If you have it posted somewhere, let me know, and I'd be happy to go check out the link. Okay.
We have seen naught of Durin's Bane. Be wary if you journey
Yes.
into Moria.
I don't know. I was just kind of trying to figure out what the plan was, where we're going. I got crap to sell. So let's sell said crap. Do rusty dwarf tools not show up in my bag?
They're in your wallet.
Ah, okay.
B.
Well, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to accidentally sell them. So. Oh, I picked the wrong thing. Oh well. I picked Ion's helmet instead of Ion's first hat. Darn. Okay, well, whatever. I am far from a VR pro. I just have to be very well acquainted with it because of the work I do. But
You play it a lot, but you don't like make things for it.
no. Well, I mean, I make the YouTube content for our channel or for the company channel, but that's basically it. I mean, my job sounds a lot more exciting than it ends up being. Like a lot of what I do is a lot of business outreach and developer relations and stuff like that. Okay, I'll check it out after the stream, TD. Thanks. But yeah, so like it sounds a lot more exciting than it ends up being. Don't get me wrong, like it's a lot of fun, but it's yeah, it's not like all I do is get paid to play video games. Like there's a lot of just cold emailing and babysitting and other stuff.
Lots of meetings.
Oh my gosh, so many meetings. Like yesterday, I think I had well, I got roped into a meeting at like 7:30 in the morning. Which I wasn't anticipating.
Khazad-dûm belongs to Durin's
Like I was laying in bed waking up and I get a message from my boss being like, "Hey, can you jump in a meeting right now?" Like 2 minutes before it's about to start, and I'm like,
If we are to find Mithril,
"Great." Yeah, sure. So,
We are to find Mithril in Khazad-dûm. We will first have to deal with the orcs.
I mean, it's a lot of fun, and I do love my job, but it's not just all fun and games. But I will look at your video and see if I can get it to try out in VR. And if you ever have any questions about VR, let me know, and I will try and help answer them as best I can. I will say, though, that right now is not the time to try and buy a Quest 2, just because they're impossible to get, and you're going to be paying scalper prices for them.
Really?
Yeah, the recall is kind of drastically reduced supply because they've had to recall everything on the market.
That was a voluntary recall.
Yeah, but everything
Also,
that's
unsold ones have to be
yeah.
sent back to Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Because like 0.001% of people developed a bad rash on their face from that from the cloth thing. Mio, like you can, like I understand the sentiment, but you could totally get into VR now. It's completely feasible, and you can get in for less than the cost of a current gen console. Like it's, I would highly recommend it. Oh look, it respawned.
We can't open that cage again, though.
Oh, we can't? I just did.
Oh, did it count?
I don't know. No, it just says 1 out of 6. But yeah, the VR's got a ton of potential even now, so... Understandable. Oh, I still only have 1 out of 6 cages opened. Do I have to open it too? Yeah, looks like I
Maybe.
do.
Oh, interesting.
Um, yeah, VR, you can get current gen stuff, like standalone stuff is not current gen, on VR just fine for like three to $400. So, real VR equipment is a lot more immersive because you're not just wearing a piece of cardboard on your face. You actually have, controllers and everything else that you're working along with. Um, and there's a lot more processing power, so you can do a lot more in a game. Like a lot of the stuff that you do on VR mobile, you can't really replicate, or or a lot of the stuff you could do on like Quest, for example, can't really be replicated on VR mobile. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, and more like AAA studios are starting to work with VR, and if not make new VR games, at least remaster old games so they work. Like Resident Evil 4 is coming to VR.
Yeah, or like Green Hell is coming to VR, even though that's not a AAA studio. That's still a very well known game, at least if you're into survival crafting.
And Skyrim was made VR.
That's because Skyrim is about to be playable on a microwave oven.
It was really fun on VR.
I don't dispute that. I'm just saying they've remastered Skyrim how many times now?
Oh, several.
Yeah, no, Skyrim VR is beautiful and extremely well done. Much better done than Fallout VR. Which, I mean, Fallout 4 VR seemed alright, but it was just... It was too glitchy with the sound and whatnot to make any sort of content out of. So... But yeah, like you couldn't play Beat Saber on your phone, for example. I don't think, anyway. Okay, I still... Oh. I think I got everything?
Hopefully. We'll be killing many more avails, so.
No, it's not the Moravels. I'm wanting to make sure I got all the cages. I mean, what's that quest called?
Fungus takes flight, I think.
Yeah, okay, it looks like I got it. How did you not break your leg?
I did break my leg.
Oh, okay.
It was just already healed by the time you came down.
Yeah, that did not take long. Do I need to spec heals for this?
Don't think so. We'll give it a try without, and if it doesn't work, then we'll try again.
Okay.
The halls of Khazad-dûm. Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
I am playing Runekeeper. So, this is my first kind of playthrough. Like I tried playing back in 20... What was it, 17?
Something like that.
Yeah, it was shortly after we were married. I tried getting into it then at the suggestion of a friend who wanted us to get into an MMO together. And I couldn't get into it with my minstrel. But I bought some coins and I unlocked Runekeeper and stuff. And then so when we started streaming it, I'm just like, you know what? I always enjoy playing heals, but I didn't really enjoy my minstrel too much. So I'm just gonna go with I'm just gonna play the Runekeeper and give this a try. And so, yeah,
And you have been getting better.
I am a melee Runekeeper.
You just bash your enemies in the face with a rock.
Wouldn't you?
No, I would hit them with fire and lightning.
What was he saying about leave the siege weapon to us? Oh, we may now destroy their siege weapon. I can see captains being fun. Captains are the one that are like tank and DPS, right? Like depending on spec. Am I right?
Sort of. I think so. Captains are kind of interesting in that they work best like in a group. They have a lot of skills that buff and whatnot their allies.
Gotcha. So not something that you'd ever really find a
I
whole
mean,
lot of.
I've got one. Captains essentially have a pet. It's a person who follows them around, but they've essentially got a pet.
How do I? What do you mean it filter out the loot boxes? Like just that they don't get picked up? What's a Kulturg?
My guess is it's this pop lake.
Well, I'd imagine so, yeah, but do I need to worry about anything?
I'm swimming across it, so I hope not.
My guess is this is very cold water. Very, very cold water.
Probably also not the cleanest.
Also that.
Not quite as cold as the Fortell water, though.
That's true. That would kill you.
It did kill you.
I remember. I was there. I lived it.
Oh, but were you?
Apparently, we don't share these.
Oh, the nests?
I mean, it's respawned already, but yeah, apparently that is not something we share.
Sad.
I brought friends.
You would. You love making new friends.
Oh, yes. I absolutely love making new friends.
I am not quite sure why you're being sarcastic.
I'm not sure either. It's too early for me to be thinking straight.
It's 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, your point?
Usually we've been up for like 4 hours at this point.
No, usually you've been up for 4 hours by this point. I've usually been up for about 2.
And we always go into the weekend being like, we're not going to sleep in late, and then we sleep.
We were up by like 8:30-ish.
You were technically awake before I was.
Uh-huh. I still want to know what that crazy lady was screaming about at 2 this morning, though.
Crazy stuff.
Yeah, Mew, we both actually play WoW pretty, a lot. So
Regularly.
yeah, I actually started playing it back November 2004. Like I still have my original collector's edition box. And I took I played up through till about the very beginning of Wrath, like the day that it launched. And then I'm just like, I'm just kind of done. Like I kind of called it a little before that point cuz I was in like a really high-end raiding guild and I just wanted a life again, and so yeah, but after like 11 years away, uh Blizzard offered like, a free return to WoW weekend or whatever, and I was like, I missed it, but the bug kind of got to me at that point, and so I got back into it, got them to recover my account, and I had the characters for my Battle.net account, and then after a week of watching me play it, my wife was like, that looks like fun. I think I'm going to jump into. And so now we play that together quite consistently.
It's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun. So I'm very, very blessed in that my wife is also a gamer. And is leaving me behind once again.
I'm not moving.
Not now.
Do you need any more slingers or nests?
I don't think so. It says talk to Guri. So I think I am good.
Cool.
Doesn't mean I won't kill stuff on the way out.
I would be worried if you didn't.
Well, I mean, if I could stealth, I might not.
Technically, you can. You just move at half speed.
Wait, what?
Elves have a racial trait that lets them go stealthy. I don't know if you have it equipped, but
I mean, I think I do. I think I know the trait you're talking about, but like I thought that I didn't think that was like a stealth mode. We can deal with it later.
but it's right there. It's on the top right of your abilities.
Huh. Yeah, but you can only do that once every 30 minutes.
Yeah. Probably should make that jump.
Yeah, I would be inclined to agree.
And like I said, you move at half speed. What about that jump? Maybe we can do that jump. Yeah, we can do that jump.
Why do I always follow you on these things?
Now you're
Ow.
fine, it's only a 30-second break.
45.
Apparently, I fell better than you did.
Apparently.
You're gonna rename this series from LOTRO Lord of Dummies to Limping Across Middle Earth.
I might. I very well might. WoW has ruined me. You're leaving me behind. Stop it! Don't leave me to die. WoW.
Did you just hit B to open your bag?
No. It's like I saw like the deep cricket thing.
Did you want to pet battle it?
I did. I'm like, can I capture that? Like for a second there, I was just like, I can pet battle that thing, and then I'm like, wait, no, that's the wrong game. I totally cannot pet battle that thing.
Well, it also doesn't have a little green paw print above its head.
Exactly why I can't pet battle it. Which way do we go? In this way.
Theoretically. Might turn around. We might end up just going in a circle. This place is a little maze-like.
I'm getting that impression.
Well, the Morvale can fly. They don't need to make good footpaths.
This is true.
I think the dudes we need are at the top of the cliff right next to us.
Really? Okay.
Oh, there's the path.
I'm trusting you on this, probably much to my detriment.
Have you died today?
Not yet. but the day is still young. And anything is possible.
When you just believe.
That your wife's going to kill you.
Did you aggro all of them?
No, only 2 of them.
Now you got the 3rd one.
Yep.
You just feel like killing it.
Well, don't we have to? Or am I just being a psychopath and murdering things?
You might just be murdering things right now.
Hooray for wanton murder!
It's all good. They'll just respawn.
Oh, I'm sure they will. A lot of things could go wrong, Dill. Literally just about everything could go wrong.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
So what's the next part of our
Dark
epic story quest here?
Moria.
Give me a second, I'll look.
I have much to account for. Khazad-dûm belongs to Durin's folk.
Okay, where are we off to?
Oh, the next bit of the epic storyline was just to assist a few dudes who were in a direction we weren't going yet.
Ah. I see, I see. So where are we headed off to now?
To go get the named Morvale
Okay.
and kill her.
You were quite a ways ahead of me.
How did you do that?
I don't know, especially since I had the movement buff thing on me the whole time. Like, I was probably just at the range of your, of your buff.
And then at just one point, I got that one step ahead.
No, I mean, I still had it. You were just a good ways ahead of me.
Dang.
I also can't stop yawning this morning.
Gotta breathe more.
I breathe plenty.
Take in more oxygen.
I take in enough oxygen.
Clearly not if you're yawning like crazy.
I think I take in enough oxygen.
Do we need to find out the truth?
I mean, I'm not sure exactly how you'd go about, quote-unquote, finding out, but...
I'm not sure either. But we could give it a try.
You are a strange, strange woman. But I love you still.
Usually.
But I still love you.
Yay! I haven't gotten too weird yet.
Nope, not yet. Doubt you ever will. All right, catch you later, Ike. Have fun doing whatever it is that you're going to be doing.
Building a shelf.
Oh, that's right, building a shelf, because he's not shellfish. Oh, there's Bogrian.
Plans are already in motion.
When are they not already in motion? I nearly followed her off that.
Probably would not have been the smartest idea.
Nope. I'm inclined to agree.
You might have died.
Dwarves really need to develop, like, just some sort of, like, railing around stuff, just for basic safety.
Why would they do that?
I mean, do they want people to accidentally fall off platforms to their death?
They might consider it a form of natural selection. If
I
you're not smart enough to stay on the path, then you just don't get to breed.
So each race has a different starting story, but they all kind of converge once you get out of the starting areas into the same story. Would that be a good way to describe it, hon?
Yeah, different races start in different areas, but by about level 15, everybody's gotten to Bree. And then you just do the same story. Because basically, the main story is that you are working parallel to the Fellowship. So you're not, you know the members of the Fellowship and they know you, but you're on your own adventure, which is involving other dangers and threats and whatnot that they don't have to deal with. But you usually are in an area not long after they passed through.
Yep, we did do the quest where we saw them leaving from Rivendell. Boromir got admonished by Elrond about being stupid.
He has to blow his horn for every new adventure.
And Elrond said that was foolish.
We will reclaim Khazad-dûm for Dine Ironfoot. At long last, we will drive the maggot folk from our halls. Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves. And yet here I, an elf, am to help them reclaim their home.
Elves must also fight for dwarves.
Apparently.
Stop yawning.
I should have showered before the stream. Unfortunately, we didn't have time.
We did not get up in time.
No,
Are you feeling a little grimy?
a little bit. Oh, I feel like that might have woken me up, too. I got thrown into combat with a bat.
Yeah, you killed it.
I did. I was just letting you know.
Alright, so we're going to come up on these Morvale that are talking right here. Don't immediately attack them.
If you insist.
We have to listen to their conversation. The Mirror Halls is going to be a really long instance we end up doing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do we have to do them?
I think it's part of the story.
Take revenge for COVID. Okay, so we spied upon them. Oh, she who must be obeyed.
Look at your quest. It says spy upon and defeat.
And defeat.
So
So do we just defeat them now?
have we spied enough?
I don't know. We've heard them talk. We've seen this thing loop.
Alright, let's see if it counts. Nice, that seemed to work.
Yeah. No, we can leave that other one to just stand there to its lonely fate as it listened to its brethren be slaughtered.
And as it continues its half of the conversation,
Well, third, but yeah.
even though it's all alone.
You might move faster than I do.
What does it
Yeah.
say your out of combat run speed is?
Well, I mean, it was still saying I had that buff, but where do I see that?
Your buffs are under your
Well,
name. It's the little one with the running people on it.
yeah, no, 30. But what I'm saying is like, is there another stat of run speed?
Maybe agility.
Well, because like I still had the buff, but you seem to be getting further and further ahead.
Maybe my legs are longer.
Maybe.
Khazad-dûm belongs to Durin's folk.
Where'd you go?
I did not
you're
move.
right there. I see you now.
Yep. Alright, take this goat right here.
2?
So it says the goat to Xerax Sigil.
Oh.
It's time for us to go outside.
We're going outside?
Outside?
Yeah, this is outside. I can see the sky again.
Breathe that mountain air.
Yeah, this game's got some... Not all the escort quests suck. Some of them do. Some of them really suck.
You thinking of that one in Angmar?
Deirdre? Yeah. Yeah, Deirdre was a terrible escort quest. The living embodiment of epic NPC men's escort quest guy.
You're gonna remember that escort quest till the day you die.
Because she sucked! She literally would just keel over and start crying the second anyone aggroed onto you. And everything in that area was, like, elite. It was a ridiculous escort quest. It was like trying to escort one of the... It was like trying to escort one of the, those chickens. The mechanical chickens in WoW.
It was also labeled as a small fellowship quest.
Oh, it was?
Yes.
See, that I missed. No, I've not watched the Epic NPC movie yet. I've been so busy between work and life that I just have not had time. I'm just glad I'm home this weekend. So.
And we're gonna get good sandwiches for lunch.
Yep. I'm very much looking forward to a meatball sandwich. The place we're going makes very good ones.
And you're always a fan of a good meatball sandwich.
I do enjoy meatball subs. Should we get some cheese and meats while we're there?
Maybe.
I mean, it is a primo Italian deli.
You should come over here.
Okay, why?
Because I summoned Bogrian again.
Oh.
She's purple. Nice.
Nice.
We have something we have to do before we go inside, though.
Okay. Oh, is this where we find the body?
Yep.
Cool. You've talked about this for quite some time.
It will give you dread.
I imagine it would. Bowls sandwich. No, we're we're just going to an Italian deli that's close by that DoorDash has a $10 off for pickup coupon for. And so we're just gonna call it a lunch date.
see if the farmer's market that lives across the street is still in session.
Or if the park is still inhabited by homeless people because the farmer's market hasn't driven them off yet.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. I just want to see the dead body.
You kids want to see a dead body? Oh, is this it?
Mhm.
Cool. So this is Durin's Bane. This is the first AIDS patient.
What?
Yes. Are you confuzzled?
A little bit, but I'll just roll with it.
That's a Family Guy reference. Cool.
All right, we've seen it.
So apparently F12 is the button in LOTRO to hide your UI.
Yes, it's also the Steam button to
For a
take a
screenshot. Yeah, I just realized that. That's convenient until you have to turn your UI back on and take a screenshot you don't want to take.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, you could remap it if you want. I'm so used to doing it because the first time you hit it, you'll get the screenshot without the UI, and the second time you hit it, you'll get the screenshot with the UI.
Yeah,
Did you take a picture of it?
I did, of course. It's Durin's Bane.
It is notable.
It's this is the spot where the first AIDS patient or first person got AIDS.
Pretty sure that's not how it worked.
Yeah, that's ground zero.
Pretty sure that's not how that worked either.
Oh, if only you knew.
I'm probably okay not knowing. My life will not be a sadder thing. I bet it's quite chilly out here.
Just a bit. I would not be happy up here.
Nope, you wouldn't.
Oh, this
What?
is an elite.
Oh, so he is. He's a very little elite.
Yeah. I'm not sure we got anything off of that.
Eh,
Wait, how do we have frost cold vulnerability?
because he hit you with a debuff.
Oh.
That's what those little dragonettes do.
So it would seem. Yeah, I have played and beaten both of them.
They are
Very
great fun.
well, yeah, very well done games. I thought Shadow of Mordor honestly was better in terms of just storyline. Largely because it didn't break all the canon. But Shadow of War definitely had some really cool elements to it.
You felt very, very powerful by the end of it.
Oh yeah, you did. And the fortress aspect of it, I thought was a lot of fun too. Like I had a lot of fun with Shadow of War. But in hindsight, I probably would have done better to get it on PC rather than PS4. But, whatevs.
Eh. Are you coming back in?
Yeah, I didn't make that jump like you did.
Hmm. Stable Master will take us to Jazar Gund, which is where we need to go.
Yep.
And my overflow is getting very full.
Oh yeah? I've been taking care of it as we've been going along. Just so it doesn't get very full.
Look at you being the master of inventory management.
I'm trying to be a little more on top of it. You know, I was just thinking about it, and I kind of missed that quest we had to do to go get that, like, pearl or whatever to reforge Andoril.
Yeah.
Well, that was just kind of a fun night of, like, you were just like, I don't think we can do this, and we were just like, no, we can do this. And we managed to two-man it.
That was fun. That's a cool quest, too.
It was a cool quest. And then you were all bragging about it in the LOTRO subreddit the next day when someone was complaining about how hard it was.
Well, that end boss alone makes it very hard.
They were difficult, I'll agree. But, you know, we managed. We pulled it off.
We did.
I did a lot of crazy healing.
Running around in circles.
Yep.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
Oh, I could get +2 stealth level from this cloak.
Hey, I picked the cloak, too.
I did not pick the cloak, I picked the ring.
Tut tut.
What?
I just said tut tut.
I feel like I'm being judged.
If we are to find Mithril
I've
in
literally
Khazad-dûm,
never once
we will
judged
first
you.
have to deal with the orcs. Did you need
Not even when I sent you that judgy face yesterday in text message.
That's true, you did send me a judgy face in text message.
The day of the dwarves is coming.
Alright, are you ready?
Not quite. I got
The lords of
things I
Mordor
need to
have
do.
returned.
Okay.
Well, but mostly just relics I need to deconstruct.
Yep.
And lots of them.
The house of Durin will live forever.
There we go. There's no need to judge. Alright, where are we headed to next?
We're going back to the 21st hall.
Okay. I need to step away and just go to the bathroom real quick.
We'll
So-
take the stable master first.
Yep. So while we are doing that, I will go and I will be right back.
And you're gonna miss all the ride.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Most cinematic experience of the whole game. Look, there's another Balrog.
Oh, I'm sure.
He sounds skeptical. I know, that's what I saw too. Responding to somebody. It's probably probably the biggest and strongest one that ever lived. He'll never get that experience again.
This is true. We definitely ran into that a few times, TD, while we were leveling up. Stuff that was like, level 100 plus or whatever. Okay, are we grabbing quests here?
Well, he has a quest for you to turn in.
May Durin
Ow.
return soon to his halls.
Okay. Yeah. Yep, she's behind me. That's how we have to play. We're in a reasonably sized but not that big apartment, so at least for now. Hopefully we'll be getting a house started construction on here within the next year or so.
Alright, do you have a quest in your quest log called A Gleam in the Gloom?
I don't know.
I'll look for it.
Give me a sec. I have showing 36 of 33 active quests. Yeah, A Gleam in the Gloom. I've got it.
Alright, we're gonna do that one.
Okay. Balrog in the middle of Bree. Yeah, no, that we've not had. Although that does kind of remind me, like, I don't know if anyone in chat would remember this, but back in the days of, like, vanilla WoW, there was an instance where some people, some hunters or whatnot, got together and managed to kite a world raid boss. Wait, hold on. There was another quest back there that... Did I need to grab it?
No, I don't know. We'll go back there.
It's, what is it? Oh, it's the skirmish captain guy. Okay, never mind. Anyway, they kited a world raid boss to the capital city for humans.
Stormwind.
Oh, I don't know how familiar everyone is with WoW. So, yeah, that... Like, I wasn't on that server, but I remember watching it, like watching the footage right after it happened. And it was just... like, they had to shut down the server to get... to reset that.
And then they leashed him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, didn't he have, like, a buff where he got stronger every time something died around him?
He healed every time something died around him. And that included pets and totems.
Did that include NPCs?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why they had to do it. Because between him basically one-shotting the guards and then all the low-level players that were just getting killed, just slaughtered by his AoE effect, and the fact he healed for, like a set amount every time something died, there was no way to actually kill him. And so, yeah, they had to completely, like, shut down the server to get him to reset. And I think the people that did that got banned.
It is pretty trolly.
It's extremely trolly. I'm torn on it because on the one side it's like, okay, they just took advantage of something Blizzard left open. But on the other side, it was kind of a jerk move to do. Like, a real jerk move. Funny, but real jerk move. Anywho. Yeah, so when you talk about dropping a Balrog in the middle of Bree, that's the image I get in my head. There was also the story of that one paladin though, who had, like, back in the day, they had that ability where it was like if you were struck by a crit, then your next hit would be an automatic crit, and it didn't have a cap. And so he just stood there like dueling with people for, just hours and hours and hours until he was up to like, several thousand or hundreds of thousands of stacks of that buff, and then just managed to one-shot Kazak. Just ran in and just did that. And, I mean, he wasn't punished for it or whatever. Blizzard let him actually have the kill, but they nerfed that ability very shortly thereafter.
Many foul things dwell in the depths of the mountains. I fear the orcs will be the least of our
They were just like, okay, no, we're capping it at 5 stacks.
Game breaky things like that get to be fun once.
Yep. Well, and then there was that one guild that, managed to somehow get the shirt of infinite deaths or whatever.
The what?
I don't remember what it was called, but some like a GM accidentally mailed this shirt to someone that wasn't supposed to get it, and they equipped it. And when they used the equip, what would happen was that like everything within a specific radius, or like all enemies within a specific radius, would die, including like bosses. And so this guild that had previously not been a super hard progression guild was all of a sudden getting through stuff super quickly and easily.
Mm-hmm.
And like Blizzard does monitor that stuff, and so they were just like, what's going on? And they figured out, oh, their GM is using the shirt. And so they changed the shirt to where it would kill all people within like a 25, or like all players within like a 25-yard radius or whatever, and then like suspended accounts for most of the guild and banned the GM. And yeah,
That one is pretty much cheating.
no, it was extremely cheating. It was very much cheating. There's no way around that. And the thing is, they can't claim that it was lack of just an oversight on Blizzard's part or whatever, because they clearly knew what they were doing. But whatevs. That was, all kind of way back in the day.
We're gonna go do some epic quest for a little bit.
Cool. All right, narrating time.
Figured you needed to stretch your reading voice.
All right, Mew. Thanks for the follow, Mew. Have fun on Apex.
Do you trust me?
Normally, yes. When it comes to these jumps...
It's only a 45-second fall.
Whoa, what the... Okay. I'm gonna have to talk to him now. Or not.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't let you read any of that, did I?
No, it's all good. We killed the guy from the Mark of the White Hand. We'll be all right. I think we've got the gist of it.
Bad guys. And now we can run again.
Yep. Praise be unto merciful Xenu.
That's just the fastest way to get to that guy.
I've gathered.
I'm all for the fastest way.
You are. And I don't fault you. It's not a bad way to approach things. What was that, hon?
So many stairs. I said so many stairs.
Yeah, that was a odd lag in Discord getting that audio to me.
Yeah. Considering that when you asked me what I said, you weren't on Discord, so
What? Yeah, it was.
I didn't hear it through there.
Odd. But whatevs. Whatevs. Yeah, wow, you weren't kidding. That was a faster way. We would have had to go through all this and then go back through it.
Yep. You just take the jump. But I will not go so fast you cannot read this bit.
Well, I mean, I imagine he's not going to have, like, some sort of reaction like the other guy did. Alright. He owes you his life, Vontu. He has always been headstrong and impertinent, but I cannot blame him. Desire to claim the riches of Khazad-dûm has blinded many dwarves to the minding of their own safety. Still, he is fortunate that you came along when you did. Uruks are fierce and not to be underestimated. Tell me more of this Uruk scout. There is something about your story that gives me pause. Are you certain that the Uruk had fought? You fought for the mark of the White Hand? That is very unusual, Vontu. What compelled these creatures to enter Moria? They certainly did not come the way we did. That means they must have gone around the mountains and come in from the east. But for what purpose? Some suspicious plot is afoot, and I do not like it. Ah, it is no matter. Any orc or Uruk is a threat to us. Those of the White Hand no less than any other. Search out orcs of any allegiance throughout Zelamelek and the Red Horn Lodes, and defeat them wherever possible. The only orc I like is a dead one.
Yeah. There's a lot of pumpkins.
They keep for a long time. Until you bust them open.
There's also a lot of pies. This is a good looking spread.
That's a big storehouse area.
Alright, you want to go to the waterworks?
Is that where we're headed?
That's not where the epic story is taking us, but we also have the quest to just go to the waterworks.
I mean, sure. Yeah, I mean, let's go do it.
Q. Let's go to the waterworks. We can go kill lots of psychedelic frogs.
Are they going to send us on a trip?
They're gonna make our vision go all wibbly wobbly.
So yeah, they're going to send us on a trip. Okay, where are we headed?
Give me just a second. Go to Dolven View.
Which is... Oh, okay, I see it.
Moria.
I see it. I think that hobbit that was just by the stable master that as they left was from a guild called the Deep Road Toadlickers Association.
Nice.
Is that a reference to where we're headed?
I do not know, maybe.
Okay, so now where?
The Deep Descent.
Okay.
We're gonna go kill lots of fungus orcs
Works for me.
that look like the zombies from the Last of Us.
You've not even played Last of Us.
I still know what the zombies look like.
So Heath is texting me about the tournament that he's at right now.
Yeah.
So he's playing against a guy with 2 onagers and 3 interdictors in his first match.
That seems like a fun fleet.
Yeah. He's like, my entire fleet starts at speed 0. They play that right. That's a lot of shields being passed around. Those onagers are going to be very hard to kill.
Well, and a speed 0 fleet really sucks. What's Heath running?
I forget. It's an Imperial list, but I don't remember what exactly.
Oh, really? I thought he was doing, like, Separatists.
No, he came over yesterday to grab 2 Raiders and a few other cards. So I don't remember what list he's got offhand. I can text him and figure it out. Oh wait, no, I vaguely remember. It's an Ozzel list, which I know is a bit surprising. But he's like, I want to try it out with the new changes. So
If anyone could make it work, it would be Heath.
it would be Heath.
He's very talented.
Yeah, it's a bit of a wonky list, and he's got a Kuat as really kind of a battering ram in it, but
Did he get that upgrade where you only take damage if you hit a ship like the same size as you or larger?
no, he didn't take hardened bulkheads. I'm trying to remember what he took instead. I'll see if I can find it. But I know he's got like TEA and a few other things. So sorry, I know none of this really kind of makes sense to anyone that isn't familiar with the game. Or isn't familiar with what we're talking about, but we're talking about Star Wars Armada. It's a tabletop game that my best friend and I are really into. So he's got 2 Raider 2s, 2 Raider 1s, ISD Kuat, ISD 2, Gozanti, and a GSD 1, and then Merrick, Jendon, Teltravora, Jonas, 2 TIE Interceptors, Tempest, and a TIE Bomber. Yeah. So, for the Kuat, though, he took flat guns on the Kuat.
I see.
Yep. I mean, he's got the Kuat kitted out pretty nasty. Like he's got Senate, or he's got officer palps, ordnance experts, flat guns, reactive gunnery, point defense ion cannons, ACMs, and the Devastator title. So basically, the more defense tokens he burns, the more lethal that thing can get. But yeah, the entire fleet starting at speed 0 is probably not fantastic for him.
Not good for anyone.
No, I mean, yeah, but then again, if for him, it actually probably isn't all that big of a deal because Ozzel. I mean, he can swing it up an extra speed. It's not going to throw him off all that much, if at all, really.
Yeah. We made it. We're here.
Yay! Where's here?
The hub-like area of the waterworks.
Okay, well, I grabbed some kind of safety quest over here.
I'm probably gonna bind my milestone.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, and make sure you grab the stable master.
I did. I just did. Yeah, there's a part of me that wishes I kind of could have gone to that tournament, but having been in North Carolina last week and having missed streaming because of it, I'm kind of thinking that this was the better call.
Is what is. You're here now.
Yep.
The day of the wars is coming.
I dinged.
You did ding.
Perhaps soon
Or you
we shall
treed,
face
or
to
whatever.
face with Lord Barley.
No, you're not going to have a face-to-face with Lord Balin. I hate to break it to you.
He dead.
Well, I guess maybe you will have a face-to-face, because his tomb was shattered. So,
Alright. You grab all the quests?
yep. I was just cleaning out my extra inventory. Just taking care of all that.
It's a work that needs to be done.
No, I've just got so much useless crap in here in the overflow, and I'm trying to stay on top of it.
Oh, that's where the stairs were. I forgot where the stairs were.
Well, now you found it. And that's the important thing.
The real adventure were the stairs we found along the way.
Way to take a cliche and
Spin it. Oh. I'm considered a friend of the Iron Garrison.
Hooray!
I don't know if that means anything. Does that mean I can get the faster goat?
I think you have to be kindred.
And...
You broke your leg.
yeah. I'm almost through friend with the Iron Garrison guards. I'm only friend with the miners, though. So what's after friend?
I don't recall off the top of my head. This water is not good for drinking.
Why are we killing this thing?
Because we can.
Okay. I mean, I can get behind that.
We also need creature samples, and I thought he might give us one.
It didn't look like it. Like, doesn't look like this guy will either.
No, it doesn't.
But I get the feeling all this water is, like, probably butt frickin' cold. We see some leeches crawling in the water.
Hooray!
You know, we no longer see any leeches in the water. Oh.
Oh yeah, you gotta use that little bottle.
Gotcha.
Hey, we're chasing after this lizard guy.
Yeah, if he's leading the way, I'm not going to complain. Leeches don't crawl, though.
They wiggly squirm.
They slither through the water. And also, we missed the first goblin corpse.
It doesn't matter what order we find them in.
I know. I'm just saying we're missing a corpse.
Technically, there's 2 more for us to find.
Well, missing a corpse in the order. Okay, so now where's this 4th one?
He over here.
Over where? Didn't we do this one already?
No?
I thought we did. Huh, okay. What-ups?
We just found a bunch of goblin corpses.
Works for me.
So much swimming.
I'm not complaining. I do enjoy the water.
Yep, it's like your favorite place.
Yep.
Yeah, when you fell, you should have fallen somewhere right around here, I think.
I think you're right. That seems about right. I don't remember. I just remember accidentally going into the well.
Was it an accident?
It was. I did not intend to go in the well.
Oh, that's right. I seem to recall you just kept running.
Completely by accident, yeah. So far, the lizards seem to be the only thing that's giving us the creature samples.
I think the frog did too.
Okay, yeah, the frog did. Well, then let's go kill frogs.
The biggest frogs in the world. You hit the salamander.
I did? Well, whatevs.
You want to fight a man-sized frog?
Where?
You just killed one.
Oh, I thought you meant like a bigger one. Like one that we hadn't seen. Yay, I'm on acid!
Woohoo!
Drugs are bad, Pac-Man.
Yay, we got all the creature samples.
I still need 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang, I got lucky then.
Yeah, you did, because I still need 3.
I think I got one from every single one we killed.
I did not. Okay, so that I need 2.
Oh, there's a toad over here. Did you get one?
I did. So I just need 1 more.
There's a few lizards.
Yep. Hopefully turning all these in will be enough to get me to... that did not give me one. Be enough to get me to ding.
Are you that close?
I'm pretty dang close. Okay, there's my last one.
Hooray! Those waterfalls are kind of loud.
Just a bit. But is what is.
That's how real waterfalls work. I have a blue item in my inventory,
Oh, really?
but it's heavy armor, so I cannot wear it.
Is blue supposed to be better?
Blue's better than purple.
Really? I kind of figured purple was... Oh, wait. Yeah, no, I see. Normally it's the reverse. You know, purple comes after blue.
I don't know. That's how they decided to do it.
Durin's Bane. The day of the dwarves is coming.
Hey, I dinged at this guy too.
Yay! He's an encourager of dings.
It would appear that way. Alright, now where are we off to?
Talk to this dude.
Okay.
Durin's folk will defy Durin's Bane.
Alright, now we gotta kill toads.
We just
Oh,
did
there's
kill
another
toads. But we already killed toads earlier.
Well, we gotta kill more.
Oh, okay.
Stand and speak with me.
And spiders.
Welcome, welcome, new people to the stream. Glad that you're here with us on this fine Saturday. If you're new, feel free to chime in on chat. Let us know who you are. We're always happy to have new people here. But yeah, thanks for spending part of your weekend with us.
It won't let me go that way.
It doesn't seem like that's a viable way to go.
It's always a viable way.
I seem to... I would dispute that, seeing as how it wasn't letting you go that way.
Yay, toad!
We passed the deep toad on the way in here. I heard it ribbit.
I see it. He's under the water.
Not for much longer. Now he's back under the water.
Forever.
Or until, you know, just respawn. So is this supposed to be like the Hemnet Nessingwary of Lotro?
What, just this area?
No, like these quests we're on. We're just killing random creatures for the sake of killing a lot of random creatures.
I mean, I think we're killing them for the sake of making this area safer.
Okay, I guess that works.
They want to be able to use all these places again.
I'm still a bit bummed we've not run into him or like some ancestor in Shadowlands in WoW so far. Literally every expansion. Every expansion he's been in.
We're only on 9.1. There's theoretically at least one, maybe two more mini patches.
We'll see.
Maybe we will get to go to the realm of death where great hunters go. For some reason. I can't imagine how it would fit in with the storyline, but maybe.
I imagine that's Ardenweald.
No, that's a place of renewal and rebirth, not a place of more death.
And yet Hole in the High Mountain ends up there?
He did have such a great connection with nature that he got antlers instead of horns.
Yeah, but...
Oh no, I've been ambushed. Oh, we're leaving the area. Back this way.
Oh, we are? Okay.
At least we were leaving the area that's full to the brim with spiders.
Okay. Alright, I need 6 more toads.
Yep.
But that's all the spiders.
I'm good too. I think there's a deed to come inside this room.
Really?
Might be wrong. So there's a few locations that you're encouraged to find through deeds.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not sure if it's just go in them or if like the Lost Palace was what we needed to find.
Well, I think we're in combat.
With somebody.
Oh, there's this thing, but I think there's something else, because we were in combat before we engaged this thing. Oh, maybe not.
Might be upstairs.
Yeah, it might have lost aggro on us.
What would you do if you saw a glow-in-the-dark white spider coming at you?
Go the other way.
Oh, here's a mirror.
Are you not taking on this other spider with me?
I'm coming back.
I got it.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Like I said, I got it.
Combat is not so scary.
Not as bad as it used to be.
There's another piece of blue in my inventory. Hang on a second. What did you just do to your microphone?
Nothing.
I just got like jump scared with fuzziness.
I mean, I kind of scratched the back of my head and I brushed my arm against it, but...
Yeah, that was frightening.
Is it still happening?
No,
Oh, cool. Thank you.
those hopefully might be an improvement.
Slightly. I mean, I'll take them.
burglars have a skill where they can take no damage from a fall. That would be nice to have.
Yep. Considering how often you make us fall.
I don't make us fall. Gravity makes us fall.
How often you lead me over the edge.
I don't think you've ever really died from those falls.
I think it's probably happened at least once. I feel fairly confident in that.
Nah.
No, I'm fairly confident it's happened at least once. What? That was supposed to go on the toad.
What?
Apparently, I ended up hitting the spider with an ability that I queued up to go for the toad.
Had the toad died right before it happened?
Yeah. Which I guess means it goes on to the next target.
Or just somehow you automatically selected the next target.
I don't remember having done so, but it's possible. Man, I cannot stop yawning today.
Are you hungry?
Maybe. Maybe. I mean, I did have, like, just some Oreos for breakfast, so...
That's right, you did. I didn't have any Oreos.
That's on you.
Well, now I want an Oreo.
You can come get some. They're right here on the printer.
Pass me an Oreo, please. Muchas gracias.
You're welcome.
You passed me 2 Oreos.
I did. Because I always try to take care of you.
You do a good job.
So you say. Turtle aggroed onto us. Oh, that reminds me. Like, last Sunday when I was out at the mill place in Raleigh, I actually saw a turtle in the lake there.
Was he just chilling on a log?
No, he had his head up out of the water. Like, it took me a second to realize it was a turtle. I tried to get a picture, but by the time I got my phone out, his head was under the water again.
He's like, no photography.
Basically. Okay, that should be enough. Yeah, I've got 8.
Me too. I'm also tripping a little bit.
You're tripping? Oh, acid. That's right.
My vision went pink.
Yep, because these are hallucinogenic frogs.
Stop messing with your microphone.
Is it really causing that much issue?
It's pretty loud.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what's going on with it.
I don't know. But it startles me. Stop yawning.
I can't help it. I'm still tired.
You gotta wake up.
I did wake up. I just don't know if I slept enough.
You gotta get up. You gotta get going.
I am up and going. We've been going for over 2 hours at this point.
Gonna see a friend of mine.
I'm not sure I'd call these guys friends. We're bad friends if they are, because we're killing them en masse. Why are you so far ahead of me again?
Because you engaged in combat.
Well, I didn't engage in combat. The goblin engaged in combat with me. I had to respond.
You didn't try like hugging it out?
I've tried that. This is not a very hug-friendly world.
You've tried that with bears.
I don't think goblins would be much more endearing.
You never know.
No, I'm pretty sure I do on this one.
Maybe the goblins are just lonely.
No, I don't think that's it. They breed like rabbits.
They just want someone to love them.
They breed like rabbits. They've got plenty of people to love them.
I don't think there's any love involved in any of those relationships.
Probably not, but they have plenty of people to potentially love them.
I don't think that man's ever been to medical school.
Well, seeing as how Sid wasn't a man. Complet. Maybe, TD. It's interesting how different games depict different races, though. Like, you know, in WoW, orcs, goblins, trolls, all that are actually good characters.
Yeah, the Alliance is just racist.
They really kind of are. No, seriously, they really kind of are.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they had... No, you don't have to apologize, TD. It's totally fine. But I mean, you know, they had one Grand Marshal drive an entire race out of the Alliance because of his racism. I mean,
Durin's folk will defy Durin's bane.
yeah, I don't know. We can get into the politics of Alliance and Horde for a good stretch if we wanted to, but that's not really what people are here for. Where are you?
Talking to the dude we both dinged at.
Ah, okay.
Greetings, friend. Are you lost?
You suspect that whomever tailored this hat must have sipped on too much toad liquor themselves.
Is that liquor as in QU or liquor as in CK? Liquor.
Liqueur.
Ah, the alcohol version.
I thought that was OUR.
The one with the QU and not the one that involved the action of one's tongue.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so now what are we up to?
We'd go repair lamps using spider legs.
Okay. I'm not sure how those two work, but...
They're called glass spiders for a reason.
Okay. Oh, I have a legendary item that needs to be reforged.
Oh no, we can go back if you want.
It doesn't have to happen just yet. Is there a runesmith, or
Forge Master.
Forge Master over in that area?
Yeah, there's one in here.
Oh, cool. Then yeah, we can do it after we get back from this quest. No need to go back and do it just yet. No particular rush.
I bet this place feels really kind of grimy and moldy.
I'd be inclined to agree with you.
I don't know if this water feels like clean and fresh.
I again would be inclined to agree with you.
That's very agreeable of you.
No, I tend to be. You know this.
Are you killing somebody?
No. I'm completely lost from you though, because I was doing inventory. Have you repaired a lamp?
I repaired one.
Okay. Yeah,
Did it count for you?
no, it did not. Because I got distracted. I know.
Happens. Happens to the best of us.
Yep. Okay.
What does it do?
Oh, that's just kind of me making noise for the sake of making noise.
Cool.
It's just kind of Nate sounds. You know what I'm talking about.
Everybody makes sounds every now and then.
True. Okay, you're leaving me behind again.
Did you go all the way down those stairs?
No, I started going down them, and then I realized you weren't going down them.
I'm looking for broken lamps.
Well, and I get that. I just... You left me behind again.
I am sorry.
That's whatever.
The flood lizards just keep screaming at us.
Yep. That they do. That they do. There's one right here.
I was seeing if there's one at the bottom of the stairs.
Ah, is there?
No.
And there's another one a little ways down. What? Where did you come from? Did you literally just respawn on us?
He did.
Well, okay then.
He's like, I exist now, and then he stopped existing. Yay, rusted dwarf tools.
Yeah, I'm always happy about that.
Might actually have to spend some of them soon.
Eventually. Oh good, our last two lamps. So are these orcs in Zelamilik?
That's a different zone.
Ah, okay. Because that's the next part of our epic quest?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just being a little bit lazy about it and showing you all sorts of other things.
That's fine with me. I don't mind. You're the one that wants to show this area off, so... Now, this isn't where we'd find the Watcher, correct?
We'll deal with him at a different time.
And then the 21st Hall, was that the way to Balin's tomb?
Yeah, it's right next door to it.
Okay. So we're not too far from the bridge of Khazad-dûm, then?
It's still a ways of a walk off.
Or at least where it was.
Yeah, at least where it was. But, there's still a bit of a walk between the 21st Hall and the bridge.
Okay.
And lots of enemies.
Oh, I can imagine.
Well, because the specific path that the Fellowship took out of the room with Balin's tomb and to where they got to the bridge, you just messed with your mic again.
I did nothing.
Oh, there was a fuzz.
I did nothing.
Anyways, they blocked that path behind them.
Hmm.
So we have to take the long way.
Did they do that in the book?
Yeah, Gandalf brought down the tunnel because he realized what he was about to face, and he was like, heck no.
Not that it stopped it.
No, it just came the other way.
It might be time for me to look at getting a new headset.
Is it getting not very good?
Well, I mean, if you're saying there's mic issues, and Ryan was saying there were mic issues yesterday during meetings, or during a meeting.
I see.
I mean, it could just be a microphone, but it might not be. It's whatever. I'm not going to worry about it right now.
Probably not a July 31st issue.
No, it still works. That's the important thing. Okay, so where did you...
The dude over here with Quest.
If only the elves were not so
Ooh, runestone. Although it's not legendary.
Yeah, there's not much point in taking anything that's not legendary if you have a legendary option.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Speaking of legendary...
I'm going over to the Forge Master.
Gotcha.
These halls will be great.
Also, I got some, like, 80s style shoulder pads.
Yeah. Ooh. That is a much nicer runestone. Although this needs to be reforged.
That's why you're talking to the dude.
Okay, so what have we got? This runestone I found, though, is still better.
Okay, then start wearing it.
That's the plan. Oh, it's green?
Hmm?
It's got a green outline to it.
Oh, that's just me. That's just which slot in your legendary item inventory. Like, which one. Like, if you hit the Shift I and open that, where you're leveling up your various legendary items,
Uh-huh.
that's which slot it's in.
Oh, okay. I see. I see, okay.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
Okay. Well,
Let's go kill orcs.
yeah, works for me.
Orcs for you.
I said works for me.
It might have sounded like orcs for you.
It might have. I think you're getting ahead of me again. I am not moving very quickly. There we go. Yeah, somehow you keep getting ahead of me. I wonder if you
I'm
got...
just that speedy.
I guess. Frick.
You still with me?
Yeah, I'm right behind you. Oh, okay, there's a turtle that does not like me.
Silly turtle.
Apparently I'm not turtle enough for the turtle club.
He's not turtle enough for the turtle club.
He's the literal turtle!
And yet, I still think that dude was more of a turtle. Not to mention, I seem to recall from the one time I watched that movie at like a slumber party at super late at night
I've never watched that movie.
that the Turtle Club had nothing to do with actual turtles.
I would not be surprised. But as I said, I've never watched that movie, so I would not know. But I will take your word for it for now.
If the internet had been as big when that movie came out, that would have been like huge meme.
Memes weren't a thing then.
And yet, that whole Turtle Club line from the trailer basically was one. Everybody's going around going,
Ruh-roh.
turtle, turtle. You got a mushroom to the face.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that mushroom would be a bad thing or not, but I figured just instinctively, probably. Seeing as how these orcs are all mutated and growing mushrooms off of them.
Yep. But see, they're like the Last of Us zombies.
Yep, I can see what you're saying. And
Isn't
since Last of Us started, or like the whole disease in Last of Us came off of spores. Yeah.
Wasn't it supposed to be like an alteration of the cordyceps fungus?
The what?
The fungus that currently zombify is ants in the jungle.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, so there's a fungus called the cordyceps. It's like in the ant, and it will infect ants and then force the ant to walk to the top of a tall tree where it will then release its spore.
Yeah.
Which is why it's been used a couple of times for various zombie stories, because people are like, what if it did that to humans?
Yeah, I guess, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. I've not dug into the lore of Last of Us all that much.
You gotta do these things. You gotta be able to answer these questions.
But do I really?
I need to know the lore.
Okay. What?
It can't decide if it wants to let me through or not.
I don't think it's letting us through.
I'll go through this one.
Moria's been interesting so far. I've enjoyed it. I'm happy to be here and all that. I'm seeing what people say, though, about missing the sun and missing the sky. Because it feels like I'm perpetually in Vegas where my concept of time has been distorted. Also, I'm being followed by a turtle, hun.
Does he love you?
I doubt it. Do you tend to eat that which you love?
I mean, I really love steak.
I guess. Are you thinking about steak now and about your birthday dinner and how the way that my parents ruined it?
They didn't ruin it.
No, they didn't ruin the dinner. They just ruined their steak.
Oh, yeah, they did ruin their steak.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh. The line cooks and the chefs in the back had to be like crying.
That's okay. We didn't have to eat it.
I know, but we had to watch someone else eat it. Which was just so sad. You don't order a filet mignon well done.
It is what it is.
That's such an expensive cut of meat, and you ruined it. Oh, what are we going in here for?
This is where we turn in the kill orcs quest.
Oh,
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom. Abide here a moment and speak with me. We have lived
okay, because this seemed like an instance or a dungeon.
Abide here
I
a
see.
moment and speak with me.
Well, because there was a thing to summon you.
Yeah, there was a mustering horn.
Yeah, so I wasn't sure if that was meaning because like it was a dungeon or not.
Be wary if you journey into Moria.
We did have this conversation before,
Great events have been set in motion.
and also we don't have a dog, so
Fate of Khazad-dûm hangs in the
I well done is just too you burn out all the flavor to me. You ruin a perfectly good cut of steak.
But we have had this conversation before.
Yeah.
In great detail.
Yep. Okay, let's keep moving.
Let's go kill more orcs.
Because that's what you do in this game, is kill a lot of orcs.
They are kind of the big enemy.
This is true. I don't dispute that. I'm just saying we've killed a lot of them.
Don't worry, we'll kill more.
Oh, I'm sure. I have no doubt about that whatsoever. Yeah, yeah, that's kind of the approach, Dill. How many orcs do you want to kill? Yes.
All the orcs.
Wipe them out. All of them. That was Palpatine, right?
Yeah. Episode 1.
That's right. For some reason I was thinking 3 and I couldn't place it.
You're thinking of do it.
Probably. Didn't we already kill this guy?
Yeah, but now we have a quest to kill this guy.
Okay, and we collect fungus spores how?
By killing them.
Ah, okay. Then who is this mixture we need to use? Yeah, who's the guy we need to use this mixture on?
Oh, he's over here.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Oh, you're fighting.
Yeah, we still needed one more.
I bet this place stinks really badly.
Oh, I imagine it's putrid. Is this supposed to be a former dwarf?
No, he's just a big scary orc.
So why are we using this mixture on him? How are we testing it?
I think so. Except for it didn't count for me. I never actually got a chance to use it.
Ah, okay. Well, we can wait for the respawn. I'll get you healed up in the meantime.
Yay! But yeah, the quest says the dwarves believe they have created a mixture that will destroy the fungus growth infesting the orcs and allow them to be easily defeated.
My guess is they haven't. Just a hunch.
And on a hunch.
Good series. It's a shame that it will never be rebooted. Because Peter Thomas is no longer with us.
I don't think anything in here is safe for children.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Do you know those town services we have access to?
Uh-huh.
One of them you can identify and reforge items.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, they've got a forge dude.
Huh.
And the relic dude. Dang, we don't have to go back to town for any of that.
Except for the fact I think I've got... Oh, wait, no, I haven't taken them out of my pending yet. Cool. Awesome.
The things you learn.
Yep. Also, this is a much longer respawn time than I anticipated. Look at you dancing. Alright, there we go.
There he is. My dance worked. Why did you do that?
Well, because you just apply it. I'm distracting him, so you can get it done.
You pulled him out of reach.
Wait, Dill, do you know what show we're talking about? I mean, it's not a show that would be easy to ruin because it's very documentary. But I mean, you need the right voice for it, and it would be hard to find the right voice again. You know, like I really because the show was Forensic Files, and it was this really cool show that went into, you know, just the world of forensics on actual real life cases and some of the crazy stuff that, you know, forensic scientists do to solve them and some of the things that they find.
I think it was one of the earliest true crime type shows.
Yeah. And there's not been another show like it. Like you've got, you know, like True Crime Daily, for example, but the problem is they just focus on like the details about the case. They very seldom go into the actual forensic science of it, which is the part that's fascinating to us. And so there just isn't a show like that out there anymore. And you'd need the right narrator to kind of reboot Forensic Files. And unfortunately, it's I don't think we're going to get a reboot. Which sucks, because it was a fantastic show. One of our absolute favorites to just kind of binge watch on a lazy Sunday.
It's very bingeable.
What are we doing here?
Cleaning
Oh.
this mirror. You.
Alright, now where to?
Jump, jump, jump.
So, Heath just texted me. Top around... It doesn't sound like it. He said, top around 3, 2 dead raiders from those blasted onagers. So, sounds like Kyler's got a pretty nuts strategy.
It is an 800-point tournament.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of creativity you can express.
Oh, yes.
Alright, now we're gonna go mushroom picking.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, creativity is one word for it.
Well, there's a lot more different ways you can make a viable strategy at 800 points than there is at 400.
No, it's a lot more flexible. It's just with the recent kind of nerf to the game. Oh, it's nerf to some of the things in the game. Like a lot has changed in terms of what or how lethal it can really be. So.
Seems this guy still found a pretty lethal combination.
Yeah. But I'm thinking, you know, like changes with like APTs and ACMs and stuff like that. or gunnery team especially. Like, that makes the SSD in a 800-point game significantly less intimidating.
Is what is.
Because you can only use it for a maximum of 2 attacks out the same whole zone. Now, instead of being able to do all 3 with the SSD that way. But,
Did you slap him?
well, yeah, because he was probably going to attack us anyway when we were getting the fungus mushroom.
A fungus mushroom?
There's a humongous fungus among us.
These are pretty big mushrooms.
They are. I don't dispute that.
Imagine if somebody's like, I want to eat this.
They would die?
But would they?
Yeah, because they're eating a mushroom, and mushrooms are disgusting.
But not necessarily fatal, despite the fact that neither of us care for mushrooms.
Well, there are a lot of mushrooms that are.
There are. General rule of thumb, don't eat any mushroom you can't definitively identify.
Yep. Oh, look, that spider's swimming. Do you see the swimming spider?
It's kind of creepy.
It's extremely creepy, but it's swimming.
He's the best athlete of his people.
I mean, I don't know if you'd call them people, per se. They're just spiders, but... Oh,
The worm gotcha.
I pissed off a glowworm.
Quick, do the worm. Convince him you're friendly.
I don't think that would work. Just a hunch. Alright, we need one more mushroom.
Yep.
Cool. Oh, and there it is.
I just heard a frog.
Yep, he's right here.
He made that frog sound.
Mm-hmm. That he done diddly did. Alright,
Oh, I lagged.
I can see that.
Was I running in place?
A little bit. You seem to be doing alright now, though.
Yep.
Now, I'm lagging. Oh, there we go.
Those frogs die so dramatically.
And very easily, too.
Well,
Though,
we do outlevel everything.
only by about 3 levels. Not anything necessarily, you know, game-breakingly.
These halls will be great once more. The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
My legendary item is gaining a lot of experience.
Yeah, it is. More toads.
The shadow of Mordor will not
Are they just, like, trying to have, like, a frog-leg banquet or something?
Well, this guy wants the slime.
These halls will be great once more. Abide here a moment.
Alright, what other quest is here that we have to go do?
These halls will be
Well, so you've got the water wheel quest and the toad slime quest.
Hold on, I'm grabbing stuff.
Stuff.
Yes.
Stand and speak with me.
Yeah, I've got the toad slime and the water wheel.
Well, that's what I've got.
I earned 5 LOTRO points.
Me too.
Okay, well, let's go do this thing. Oh. My legendary item needs a reforge. Hold on just a second.
You can do that in your pocket.
Uh-huh.
Handily enough.
Yep. Let's see. We'll go with a Fury of Storm critical damage. Cool. Okay.
You coming?
Yeah, I was just kind of taking care of reforging that and clearing out my announcement thing. Yeah, let's go. Oh, I pissed off a goblin.
I think he was already pissed.
They seem to live in a state of perpetual being pissed.
I believe that's called pissiness.
Yep.
Look, a water wheel. Did you just think of mischief?
Mischief, no, just a funny bit from Family Guy. Where, I forget exactly what the setup was for it, but they've got this one guy who's like this one like crazy. I don't even remember, but this dude who's like some mascot for something singing in his apartment, and Peter comes to the door and he's like, sir, it is 3 a.m. What are you doing? And like the guy just pulls out a piece of pasta and he's like, look, a wagon wheel. And Peter's just like, what is your problem? I just smoked a whole lot of crack.
That does answer that question.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what those are the brain thoughts that I have. There's very little of substance that goes on up here.
That does not lead us where we want to go.
Okay.
We just want these critters down here.
No, where are we going? Oh, okay. I see what you mean by these critters down here.
Clearing the area in general.
Can do. Works for me.
You enjoy adding on to your body count?
I mean, I wouldn't say necessarily enjoy, but it is what it is. They want them dead, we get them dead. That's the big. That's you know we've got a job to do. Oh, and we also need toad slime.
I wonder what like our individual body counts across all video games.
A lot, though. I would wager my. Oh, there's a quest over here.
Huh?
Look on the minimap. It says there's an interior here after we kill this thing. I would wager mine is higher than yours, but that's just because of our playstyles. But yeah, do you see there's a quest here?
Oh yeah, I see it now.
Because you prefer stealth, I prefer just, you know, leave no guards to find the bodies. As we have established before.
Yep.
Okay, so where is this quest in here?
We are the quest.
I mean, I guess can work. Oh wow.
So every toad in the world.
Yeah, that's a lot of toads. Whoa, what the frick?
He bopped you.
Apparently. It would seem that way.
Like, bop it. Twist it.
I actually loved Bop It back in the day. Like we had the Bop It Extreme or whatever. And like I actually managed to beat that thing. You know,
Where
quote.
did you go?
I don't know. Where did you go?
Through the waterfall.
That would explain it. But yeah, I actually managed to get up to the point where it like, you know, capped. Which is like 250 or so.
Nice.
Yeah.
Many thousands
Look at that
live in the
Juliet
depths of the
toad.
mountains. I fear the
Ju-
orcs
what?
will be the least of our troubles.
What's in here? What's this rusted wheel?
We'll work to fix that.
Oh, okay.
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo?
Dead?
What if you're Romeo?
I'm taken.
You are taken. I will fight any toad who says differently. We can't hit it.
Where are you? Are you still back on the other side? Oh no, you went up the stairs.
Yeah, I went to go see the Juliet toad, and it's safe on the other side of this grating.
Well, whatever.
Unless...
Alright, is this now a new...
Aha, I got it.
You are silly.
Every day.
You are very silly.
It's a requirement. This is a lot of amphibians.
Yep. I think we're gonna have more than enough toad slime.
Maybe they want double the slime.
Possibly, but I doubt it.
Well, they're gonna get double the slime.
Yeah. We're not gonna get double the payment, though.
I think that
Unfortunately.
went out.
Okay, so what is it? What is it we're doing now?
We need more lizards.
Ah,
Because they're gumming up the works.
I see. I see.
Which is really gross if you think about it.
Yeah. But it is what it is. They're dumb animals. They don't know better.
That one's in timeout.
I think this is the way we came in.
It is, but there are other paths.
That's true. Okay.
Other paths that we might take.
I could quote it. I'm just very tired and lazy right now. And also fairly hungry.
I'm pretty hungry too.
Well,
We might need a snack before we go get our sandwiches.
I mean, if you want one, go for it. I'll probably be fine. Why are we killing the salamanders?
I'm just kind of general clearing the area out.
Okay.
Thinking I might run into a lizard if I just kill everything else.
I mean, it makes sense. I'm not going to dispute that. But it definitely seems like we're running into salamanders more than anything else here.
Yeah, we might need to turn back and go back to the frog area.
Just watch, he's gonna give us a quest to do
kill
salamanders.
I'm pretty sure he does.
Ha ha, Dill. LOL. You know, you'd think he'd just give us all these quests at the same time, like a
Nah.
reasonable person would. Just like,
What if
well,
he-
you're already gonna be in the area. Why don't you do this too?
What if he doesn't know he wants us to kill salamanders yet?
I'm pretty sure he already knows what he wants to have killed around here. Just a hunch.
A lizard!
Cool. Ah, another lizard.
Oh, you summoned your magic rock.
Figured I may as well. Because it's one of the few AoEs that I have.
Oh, I got bopped.
And you did get bopped. Better than getting blipped.
Did you watch me soar through the air?
I did.
With such grace.
I did indeedly.
There's a circle. Come back this way.
But there's a toad that needs to die here.
Okay, let's kill the toad. Toad dead.
Yep.
I'm sure the lizards in the lizard area respawn.
Oh, probably.
But then again, I might be wrong.
Nope, there's one right there. Alright, so that takes care of all the stuff here.
This room looks really cool if you look up.
I mean, it's just like the rest of Lotro. It's all very pretty. It's all
I am not
very
sure
beautiful.
Kazatoon can be restored. The orcs have surely ruined it.
Not the orcs.
Right in the depths of the mountains. I fear the
You gotta
orcs have
flex
caused
for him.
our troubles.
I drive a Dodge Stratus. That was the flex. I actually don't
I
drive
mean-
a... Oh, go ahead.
Might be more of a flex than flexing and pointing at your little rune keeper muscles.
Yeah. I actually don't drive a Dodge Stratus. That was just a Will Ferrell bit.
Uh-oh is never a good thing to hear.
So... Do we have to flex again?
Oh, I know.
What? Huh.
No, we have to go get the gear.
Oh, I apparently never flexed for him.
After finding nutrients,
Oh, I
would not
see.
have come here.
That would be why. Okay, yeah, I gotta... Yeah, it didn't count for me.
Try this one.
It is said that Durin's bane dwells here, though we have not seen it.
Okay, so let's go find a new gear in the tunnels of the Great Wheel.
Yeah, that's over where we found that room with a statue in it.
So not in this area?
No, like when we were killing all the salamanders.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we've already been in the room.
Okay.
I
So-
like this little bridge.
It's convenient. It's nice we don't have to swim everything. Yeah, shut up. We know.
He's trying to tell you how tough he is.
Yeah, I know. I bet he is. Salamanders don't do that, though. They just go for it.
And then they burp fire on you.
Yep. Because for some reason, they count as dragons in more than just LOTRO.
It's kind of like they're just big worms, but worm with the Y and not with an O.
Yeah. I
gotta
got
wait.
the gear. Oh, you gotta wait.
Yeah, I gotta wait for that to respawn. It's okay, we'll kill lots of wildlife.
There was a paucity of wildlife here initially when we got to the area. It's almost like it took... I don't know. Okay, let's go. Let's go before something else aggro's onto us.
Oh, I'm sure something else will figure out before we leave.
Yeah, you're probably right. See,
Lizard. Oh, what?
you see, I thought the toads were naturally aggressive. That's why I've engaged like every one we've come across. I didn't realize they just ribbit in warning.
A warning rivet.
Yes, a warning ribbit, exactly.
It is said that Durin's Bane dwells here, though we have not seen it. I doubt that Lord Balin still lives.
Okay, so now we need to go kill orcs?
Yeah.
Where? Like, outside here?
Yeah, I think outside this room.
Okay. We have quests to turn in, though, don't we?
Yeah, we've got a few.
Are those at the main waterworks hub?
No, those are at that little Heidi room.
Okay, well, let's go kill some orcs then. We'll just do that since we're in the area. And then we can go turn the other quests in the Heidi room. How does that sound?
Like a plan.
Alrighty, let's do it. This is the right way, right? Wait, no. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Keep going.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
As long as you do.
Okay, well,
Or it might have been that other door we needed to use.
ooh.
Also, how did he come down from that?
I actually saw a
fathomless
web.
Well, like, I saw him stringing down in the way spiders do. But that's a really long way to come down.
Yeah, it is. I will agree.
We might need to go back in that room.
The room that we were just in?
Yeah, so, like,
Is this not the way we took?
so this is the way we got in originally, but remember how there was that other door at the other end of it?
Yeah.
I think that might be how we get to the...
Ah, okay.
Or we're trapped in that water or something.
Alright, Dill. You have a good day, man.
See ya. you coming?
I'm right. I'm behind you. I'm coming.
You were so far away. I was expecting you to go, stop leaving me behind.
Well, I was also dealing with, stuff needing to be sold.
Ah.
Like, there's a lot that I need to sell.
3 things?
A lot more than 3. Okay.
Ah, yes, orcs.
I'll deal with the legendary identification later.
Yeah, you got moldy orcs to kill.
Yep. That I do. At least this hasn't been too bad of stuff to kill.
No.
Yeah. We face rolled them pretty quick.
We're pretty beastly.
At least for an area like this, yeah. Okay, we need one more. Oh no, that's you.
Don't hit me, please.
I just saw movement. I thought it was you, or I thought it was an orc. Okay, let's go turn this back in.
You were gonna kill me.
I wasn't gonna kill you. I would never do that.
You're gonna hit me in the face with lightning.
We have a quest here? Or did the guy come to meet us?
No, he's still interior.
Oh, okay, I see.
It's letting us know we can use this door to get to where we need to go, basically.
Gotcha.
We're gonna watch all these frogs do a belly bounce to intimidate us.
Yep. For all the good that it will do.
Well, we are running away from them.
True. Just because it's, matter of convenience.
Frogs don't know that.
I guess fair enough.
If it were not for the prospect of finding Mithril, I would not have come here. Many thousands.
Okay, so who do we talk to?
I fear the
Some
orcs
dude
will be the least
outside.
of our troubles.
What's the whole premise of what we're doing here with this thing?
Trying to get this thing spinning again.
To make water work again.
Yeah. To encourage it to flow nicely. Because right now it's all gummed up with toads, lizards, and mold.
That would be difficult to make it work.
Because no dwarves have been maintaining it for a long time. Ooh, I'm laggy.
Yeah, I am too. I just got punted by a turtle.
Me too.
Okay, so who do we go turn this in with?
This salamander wants to stop us.
True. But the salamander should know he's keeping me from lunch, so...
It's a dangerous thing to do.
Very dangerous, because I am very hungry.
And you want a nummy meatball sandwich.
I do.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom. Welcome to Khazad-dûm.
So, we could probably
Khazad-dûm.
chill here.
Yep. Yeah, probably a good call. All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining us for a few hours here on the stream on this wonderful Saturday.
And so glad you spent part of your weekend with us. But yeah, take care. Be safe. We'll see you on the next one. But until then, I'm Vanlin.
I'm Yummy Elf.
And this is Cow Elf Gaming. We'll catch you in the next one.